As you already know, legato means tied together. The technique we are going to talk about is a technique orientated on tying the tones together without the use of the tongue. To better understand, I will show the examples in the table of slide positions. In the first column are notes played in the first position, in the second one, the second position, and so on, and so on. When we play legato, these situations may occur. We tie together the tones of neighboring rows. We tie together the tones of neighboring rows and move the slide. We tie together the tones for more remote rows. We tie together the tones for more remote rows and move the slide. We tie together the tones from one row. We use the valve. Tying the tones of neighboring rows together, we make it this way. We play some tone, for example, B flat, and by the tightening of the lips, we get on the higher tone. In this case, it is F. Similarly, by the relaxing of the lips, we return. A great drill on this technique is the second and third exercise I introduced to you in the chapter, The Creation and Development of Sound and Range.
Super, no? To je ono.
Now, Honza, I will show you a few excellent exercises which were taught to me by Jerzy Susicki, the teacher at the Academy of Performing Arts and the bass trombone player in the Czech Philharmonic Orchestra. While playing this exercise, don't forget to adjust the pitch of the tone with the slide. A plus above the note means that we play it slightly higher and raise the pitch. A minus above the note means that we slightly lower the pitch. While we connect the tones of the neighboring rows and moving the slide, we have to take account that when we move the slide down, the air column becomes diluted. In spite of it, if we move the slide upward, the air column compresses. We have to make do with the situation. To make it better, we have to work with the breathing muscles. The most difficult thing to do is to connect the tones of the neighboring row while the slide is moving long distances. For example, F and G flat. When we tie F and G flat together, we hold the F in the embouchure and move the slide. The lip produces a natural pop when we cross over the overtone. This occurs in the fourth position on its way to the fifth position. Tying together the tones of the more remote rows, we make sure we must do the lip work more quickly so as to avoid the sound of the tones that are in between the tones that we wish to tie together. If we play, for example, it shouldn't sound like this, but by tying the notes from one row together, we pronounce in the throat. Let us try it on one tone. When we can do it on one tone, we practice it with moving the slide. Here is another exercise Mr. Suzuki taught me. Play it again and better. Hit more with the slide. Come on. Once more. By practicing this exercise, we synchronize the slide along with the pronunciation of ha. Here is a little exercise for training legato with the valve. Yes, the fifth position. It is almost at the fifth. So come on, once more. The upper tone is too high. Move it out more. Here you go as far as the sixth position. Once more.
Takový dál. To bude šestá, sedmá, no.
Okay, notice the more lower we go, the larger is the distance between the positions without the valve and with the valve. For example, if we play in the first position B flat, F, B flat, C, it is really in the first position. When we play it in the second position, the B is second minus and the E is second minus also. And when we are in the fourth position, the D is already a 5 plus. In the next exercise, in G major, we have various kinds of legato. We strive to sound all the legatos in the same way.
Ještě jednou zkus. Jo, v pohodě.
Playing multiphonics on the trombone. I play one voice and I sing the second voice. That means I play and sing.